Ahem. Zdravo. Yas Sevikam aeightBee Dobrodojdov Tedu Novo Video. As most of you know, I have a fascination for graphics design, but I'm also an F1 fan from about the time Braun decided to be hip and cool. So since all the new 2021 season liveries have been announced, I decided I would take a look at them for you and give them my honest opinion. So without further ado,
It's lights out and away we go.
Sorry, I had to do that. We'll do this in the order they were released, so naturally this means that the first livery we'll be looking at is my beloved McLaren. Whoever made it clearly just recently found out about this neat feature called Ctrl-C Ctrl-V, cause this shit looks exactly like the last one other than the halo not featuring the pride flag anymore. But other than the fact that they're saving the planet by recycling last year's design, it still looks decent and gets a pass from me. Up next is from the newest fashion designers and second-rate Red Bull AlphaTauri. Other than the fact that the reveal trailer was accompanied by the coolest Pierre Gasly has ever looked, and a literal child, the design actually looks good, but fan reactions weren't favorable to it upon its release. Oh, they wish they never called this livery bad with what's gonna come up soon. The third livery that was revealed was from the well-renowned retirement home for Ferrari drivers Alfa Romeo. This is the best Alfa Romeo livery ever made, since that one time they decided to make Chelsea their sponsor. But if you think about it, the car does look like they just inverted the colors from last year, so minus points on creativity, but plus points on the design. Next it's Red Bull. They basically copied last year's car. Moving on to the liveries released in March, and this is about the time I warn you all, because shit is about to hit the fan. This is where we walk into dangerous territory where all the teams try to make me get an aneurysm when I look at their liveries with some god-awful designs. However, to start us off on a good note, we have Alpine, Jalapeno or however the fuck their name is pronounced, with a nice blue design. But other than that, it isn't really doing much other than the red stripe in the back with the Alpine logo, so not much to go home about. Next up is AMG 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 Mercedes. Other than the bombardment of stickers on the back, this livery is made specifically to test out my gag reflexes, as I wonder how the fuck someone could look at this and say that it's good. Our next livery comes from the cringiest presentation to ever be conceptualized, Aston Martin. This green beast with its pink stripe, to make it question its own sexuality, is not the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly not even close to what us fans would have wanted from the return of Aston Martin as an actual F1 team, so they get a big minus if you look at it from a design perspective. The other livery that was released on the same day is from the biggest bunch of wankers, Haas. You know a design is so bad that WADA has to step in and investigate it for potentially promoting Russia. Like, for fuck's sake, you're literally an American team with a German driver and you choose to go the path of vodka hard base and succubly it. It also doesn't help that the team has to suck the dick of a Russian who's beaten up more drivers and inappropriately touched more women than he's actually won races in F2. So you know, not great. Moving on to the next car, which was released by a team in a state of rebuilding, Williams. I get that the team is more focused on making a car that can drive faster than last year's Ferrari, but they could have also at least spent some more money on the design of the car, cause right now I'm getting some serious motorsport manager vibes from it and that's not great. I swear the back of the car looks like one of those zebras you'd see in that blue world that one alien was talking about in that one music video. And finally we reach the final livery, which means that this suffering can end. Please Ferrari, give us something good. I said good, not fucking green. Thank fuck Marlboro, I mean Mission Winnow are banned in most countries, since this shit will cause me to lose hope in humanity. We talk about Ferrari needing to grow a sense of teamwork, but these sons of bitches are busy letting moss grow on their car. With that, we've reviewed all the 10 liveries that will be racing this year. So to end off the video, I've decided to compile them in a list from worst to best. So here it is. At the bottom of the shit barrel it's Williams attempted massacring all their cars from back in the 80s and 90s, followed closely by the Russian F1 team, and the home is from the A to the M to the G to the Mercedes. In 7th we have Ferrari with their green fungi mission winnow logo in the back, with 5th shared by McLaren and Red Bull for copying the same car from last year, and Alpine or I don't know, I give up, and from of them in 4th. And then the top 3 are rounded out by Aston Martin's gender fluid car in 3rd, Alfa Romeo in 2nd, and Alfa Tauri taking top spot. Thanks so much for watching this video. This is the first video I've made relating to F1 on my channel, so if you like it please leave a like on the video so I can know that I'm making good content for you all. With that being said, this was aeightBee.